Hi, everyone. So it is now the eighth week of the semester, which puts us about halfway through. I want to start by apologizing for any confusion that may have been caused last week when the links to the Purdue OWL that I've been using for so long were suddenly no longer valid. So I took those links out, I put in other links, and updated the quizzes to reflect what's in the new readings. Most of the questions didn't have to be changed, so that's good news. Um, if you took the quiz on those internet sites before I made those changes, I was very lenient on the grading. Um, I'll also be a little bit lenient with the due date on that since, some of you may have been a little confused, but you need to get that done because plagiarism is very serious and you want to make sure that you know how to identify what it is and how not to do it. You're much better off writing your own papers in this class than you are taking shortcuts. Now, this week's lesson is going to be a little bit lengthy. So there's going to be a research component on the next essay and the one after that. So you want to use Galileo. I'm not going to let you use Google. So what we're doing this week is I'm walking you through Galileo, right? So this week's quiz, and that's all it is the quiz, but make sure you block off enough time because there's like 33 or 34 questions on it. Block off enough time that you can open up, multiple tabs because you're going to answer some questions from the PowerPoints show. You're going to answer some questions from uh, the LibGuides. And then you're going to actually go into Galileo. Now, it's possible you're probably going to have to sign in if you're not on campus or if you're not using a library computer or something like that. I believe that the proper way to sign in should be your ASU email address and your ASU password. That should get you in. And of course, whatever verification they do, like calling you or texting you or whatever that verification is, that should get you into Galileo. Follow the steps step by step because I am saying do this now, do this. So some of the answers on this quiz are basically you do something and then you hit the proceed button. So you can't really miss that question. So that is important that you learn how to use Galileo because it's a much better tool than Google is. It's you're going to find much better sources. And I've updated this year's quiz to include you're going to be doing searches on like the COVID-19 vaccines, which is something that wasn't relevant a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago. So um, take the time to go through, get familiar with Galileo, learn what the advantages to Galileo are, and I think that you're going to be in much better shape. So, if you have any questions, of course, you can always email me, and I'll get to those very quickly.